Home Gardener segment is brought to you by Hillside Garden Center.
You know, wherever you go, weather is the biggest topic around here, and weather affects plants, of course.
Yes, and we've just got through about 2 weeks of very wet, you know, on and off wet, a lot of rain, very kind of discouraging to a lot of people because it's been cool. And things can change very quickly in this area.
They can.
I've seen many years where in about a 2-week period we can go from being very wet or almost too wet to being too dry, and with our soils around here.
That quickly?
That quickly, yes. So, you know, you gotta watch your plants as far as too wet, too dry, and what have you.
Well, I get the question a lot too, is it too late to plant?
Well, years ago when we used to have to dig plants out of a nursery field and then go and plant them at somebody's house, that was a problem because you don't want to dig the plants during the growing season like that.
Okay.
But anymore, the garden center, all the plants are above the ground. They're either bald above the ground, they're getting watered well, or they're in containers. And it's really, they can be planted all season long.
Okay, and that's a big difference, except they do need water.
Yeah, water is the critical factor. You got to have that water when you plant them in the summer. So it's one of those things where you're going to be going away for 3 weeks and you pop them in the ground, they may or may not be there alive when you get back. So the water is the critical issue.
Okay, and we're going to talk a lot more about water coming up in the next segments. So thanks for joining us. I'm Casey Krause.
And I'm Jim Hotelling, the Home Gardeners from Hillside Garden Center.